All right, YouTube family. So someone sent me a deal on Instagram. So I'm going to call him up. He said, hey, Colin, I got a deal here. He doesn't want to go through the process of putting it on a contract, finding the buyer for it. So he said, hey, Colin, would you just give me a finder's fee or a referral fee? So I'm going to call them up, and we're going to try to call the seller and then lock this property under contract all on this live if we can, because he said the seller is ready. So let me give him a call. So let me see. Let me try to find him. Gosh, dude, hold on a second. Okay, so let me try to give him a call. I usually don't do this, but he said the seller's motivated and ready to go, so we'll see. Yo, 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 what up, bro?
What's going on, Mr. Kong? How you doing?
Hey, good, dude. Hey, you sound very young. How old are you?
I'm 34.
You're 34, bro? You sound hella young.
Yeah. I'm 34 years old, man.
Okay, dude, hey.
I ain't that young.
Hey, and I'm sorry, so what's your name?
My name is Marcia.
Dude, Marcia, first off, man, I want to say thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. So tell me a little bit, just very quickly about Cynthia's deal here.
All right, so she's my aunt friend, right? And I was getting into wholesaling like a while ago. I was trying to get into it, but I'm just so busy with my
Sure.
locksmith company. I have time, but not a lot,
Sure.
And I make pretty good money. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So I was telling my aunt about it, like, and she was like, "Well, my client is selling her house, trying to sell a condo. It's
Yep.
like a hoarder situation, right?"
Okay.
So I'm like, "Okay, let me go look at it." So I had another guy. He was helping me with it or whatever. But then he was like, I'm gonna leave that alone because she already gave her sisters 50,000 apiece.
Yep.
She bought her sisters out because her mom had left it to her.
Yep.
And her sisters. So she bought them out, gave 50,000 apiece. And what really made her want to work with me is that I was family with her. So
Yeah.
when I contacted you, I contacted Aaron. They introduced each other. She was comfortable with him because I bought him in, and I did his locks in his houses and multiple of his houses and his properties out here in Atlanta. I did his locks, so we got a little good relationship. He bring me business, and sometimes I go in a house or I see vacant houses. I send it to him. I bring him business. I'm always on the road.
Nice.
So with her, she would like the familiarity, right? So I would tell her, like, I took one of your real estate classes.
Yeah.
Earlier in the year. I think you're a nice guy. You really,
I appreciate it.
Exactly with your work and everything like that. So I told her all of this. So I want to make sure that you say the same thing. Hey, look, Marcia took one of my classes. I know her because she's going to ask all these questions.
Yep.
She's that type of older lady.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? She want to feel comfortable with you so that she can get it. But she's out the house already. She's ready to sell it. All she needs is an offer.
Yep.
I got pictures if you need me to send them to you. I can finish talking with her, but I just wanted to let you know, like, what I told her already, so that we'll be on the same page. So you're like, yeah, I don't know the lady. She just found me on Facebook. Nah, she's not going to want to do it.
Yeah, no, I hear you, and I appreciate it. Okay, so Marcela, Cynthia is wanting to sell her condo, right?
Yes.
Is it listed?
It's not listed. No.
Okay, good.
She haven't got a realtor. I told her, don't get a realtor. I said,
Yep.
listen, you got too much stuff in here.
Yep.
I get you a buyer, and you won't have to do nothing to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No renovation, nothing. So she's ready to sell it as is today, right now.
Okay,
so
good.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you her number. She said she's looking for your call.
Wait. I think you gave her. Okay. Could you just text me her number instead here on Instagram?
Okay.
So
I can text you.
yeah.
Yep.
So okay. So basically, so she wants to get 140 for the property, and the property's worth 230.
I'm not sure if it's worth 230.
Okay.
That's what some of the newly renovated condos in that building.
Yep.
It's going for like 230.
Sounds like a deal.
That's at renovated.
Yep.
Now hers is not renovated.
Correct.
She got old radiators in it. Like I went and took pictures around her house.
Yeah. So
kind of like a hoarder situation.
Yeah. Now okay. So does she still live in the same states, or she moves out and live in a different state?
No, she lives in the same state.
Okay, got it. And okay, so this condo probably has an HOA fees and all that, right?
Yes, it
Okay,
does. I think
so
she said it was like 1,300 or something.
okay, and
but she's been on top of HOA fees. You
okay,
don't have
good.
nothing, no liens or nothing on the
Okay, good.
property.
And she owns it free and clear, I figure.
Yep, she own it free and
Nice.
clear. Yeah.
And now with that 140, is she pretty firm on the 140, or is she flexible on the 140? Do you know?
I think she's trying to get her 100,000 back,
Okay.
but she's trying to also make some off of it.
Of course.
Her sister's made 50,000 off of it. She haven't made anything.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I think like if you can get her 140, that's that. But she's gonna try to say 200. She already knows she can't get that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
So she probably ain't even gonna be able to get 140 because I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
It's not really in a good thing. That's for you.
And Marcelo, you okay? So after we do everything, so you want to get $3,000 from this, right?
I'm trying to, yeah, but I'm just saying it depends on what you sell it for. If you able to do that, I'm not trying to step on y'all toes.
You got it. And hey, you know what?
I'm trying to make some bread.
No. Hey, you know what? For sure, and I definitely want to get you taken care of. So, so if I can get you $3K in your pocket, or if I can get you a little bit more in your pocket, I certainly will. Okay. So yes, if you can text me her number, and then just also too is if you can text me her number on Instagram, and then maybe you can also give her a call. Just give her a heads up, and then I'll give her a call again about maybe 5 minutes. Would that work?
All right. Yep.
All right.
Call her right when I get off the phone. I'm gonna call her and say, hey, I'm about to call you.
Perfect.
My name is Marcia. Look, just say, look, I took one of your real estate
You got it. Marcia, I got you. I got you. All right. Bye, Marcia. Thank you.
I'm gonna give you a number right now. All right.
Thank you. Okay, I mean, like, it sounds like a deal. Okay, it sounds like a deal. It sounds like a deal. So Marcela, so she wants 3,000 for a referral. You know, if we make like 25K from this, I'm more than happy to give her 3 to 5, even 5,000. Not a problem, dude. We could all make money. Okay. So if the property's worth, so you can wholesale anything. Vacant land, condo, apartment, single family, townhouse, manufactured home, mobile home, land, it doesn't matter. It all comes down to, does the number make sense? How much can it sell for? What will the buyer buy for? You can wholesale anything, my friend, anything. Okay? It all comes down to is the numbers. The numbers just have to make sense. Okay, Marcela. Okay, so I mean, if I think if I can get this down to, so it's worth 230. It's a condo. I don't know how many bedroom, bathroom it has, but based on the formula, we go 230 minus 30%. That puts us at 161. Let's just say it's going to take about 30,000 to renovate since she's a hoarder. Now we're down to 131. So 131 is what the buyer will buy the property for. So I need to get it under contract for lower. So anything under 131, I can profit. So which mean, my whole thing is I'm probably going to start my offer at like 101, right? You'll be like, well, Colin, why don't you make it even? And that's the problem. You don't want to make it even. 1015, right? I'll start the offer at 1015. So before you call the seller, and this is what I tell my academy students too, man. Before you start your call with the seller, one, you need to know what you going to offer her. Two, it's what is your max. You need to know what's your max, and then you start low, and then you work your way up to your max. But before you call and make an offer, you need to know, man, what's the max you can go. Okay, what's the max you're willing to because you cannot call without, oh my gosh, like you haven't crunched your numbers, you haven't done your numbers. Okay. Okay, so let me try to call the seller. So we're gonna do this all on one live stream. Okay, now I'm gonna call Cynthia Marcella. Is that how I pronounce her name? God damn, Marcela. Okay, I got to text. All right, I just don't want to mispronounce your name, and you know me. I'm so bad with name. So can you send me a voice text pronouncing your name? I think it's Mercila, right? Mercila. I am so bad with names. I'm just okay, which is not good, right? When you go networking with people, man, when you shake like I tend to shake people's hand when I go network. Like the instant you tell me your name, I don't know why. I don't know what's going on in here, man. But like 10 seconds later, man, I just don't remember. It's not good. Okay, so let me see here. That's why when I introduced myself, I said it's Kong, like King Kong, Donkey Kong, but don't call me ping pong because I don't know how to play it and I don't like playing ping pong. I don't know.
She's waiting on your call. If you go straight to voicemail, just shoot her a text message so that she know who you are, and then try to give her a call back again. Just got off the phone with her. She's waiting on your.
I'm waiting. Okay.
Marcia.
Got it.
Marcia.
Okay, got it.
Marcia.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm gonna call her right now. All in one live. I mean, you guys witnessed between the start.
Hello.
Hello, happy Sunday. Is this Cynthia?
Yes.
Hi, Cynthia. This is Kong. How's your Sunday going?
It's nice and quiet.
Oh, that is good. So, Cynthia, I got your number from Marcela, and she said that you're interested in selling your condo. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Fantastic. Now, I just want to make sure that I'm being respectful. Am I catching it at a good time? Okay, because I know sometime on a Sunday people are sensitive. You know, some people go to church, some people have a family gathering. Yes, and some people don't do anything. You're right. So,
and look, I'm all over the place with that. But you mentioned that you wanted to call, and I told you that was okay.
yeah. So, Cynthia, basically, we are interested in, making you a cash offer on your condos.
Okay.
And obviously, the biggest thing is come to an agreement on a fair price that obviously work for you and work for us.
Okay, 500,000.
Wait, what?
I was being bad.
Okay. I was like, wait a second, what? Okay. So, so the thing is, Cynthia, I just want you to understand that if we can, so let's just say if we can come to an agreement on a price that work for you and for us on this call, are you ready to move forward and get the paperwork done and sell your property, or is there or is there something that that might hold you back?
Like what?
Well, I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking you. Like, if we can come to it, yeah.
Well, you made me feel kind of crazy because I am the executor of my mother's
Okay,
will,
I got it.
and look, she's been dead since 20, but I was so upset. She was 105, and I thought she was never going to die because she had a right mind and everything.
Wow.
But she did, and so I should have done this a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be a problem though, because I have. She left a will that was very simple. She had 4 children. She just wanted everything divided between the 4 children.
Okay.
And everything that I got my hands on, I did, but not the condo. I never did get to sell it. So I did pretend to buy out 2 of my siblings.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely want that money back, but I don't think it's a problem.
Okay. So you are the executor who has the right to sell this property, right, Cynthia?
Right.
Okay, fantastic. So basically, if we can come to an agreement on a fair price that work for you and work for us, there should be no reason that you can't, obviously move forward, right?
Right.
Okay, fantastic. I just want to make sure because I definitely don't want to waste your time or our time. As far as in I, so as far as in the time frame goes, Cynthia, do you know roughly when you like to sell and close escrow on this property?
As soon as I clean out my room.
As soon as you clean out your room, okay. And
I don't think I don't think I would. I'm going to say 2 weeks, but I'm not in an emergency. But I want to get it done.
Okay, so you do. What I'm understanding is that Cynthia, you do want to sell it as soon as possible, but you are also flexible on the time frame as well, right?
That's pretty good.
Okay, good. So for us is if we can agree on a price that work for you and work for us, about the closing, 35 to 45 days or sooner, would that work for you? So I'm looking at like December 19th or sooner. Would that work?
Yeah, as slow as I am, I don't want you to take your time, but I don't think that's a problem.
Okay, fantastic. Let me see here. And as far as in repair goes on the condo, Cynthia, do you know roughly what kind of repair updates or work we have to do after we buy it?
Well, I'm going to be truthful to you.
Yes.
It's a beautiful, beautiful place. It needs painting,
Okay.
and it needs new floors.
Okay. Paint the floors.
The bathrooms are functional, but they probably should be upgraded.
Okay.
And that's all I can really say about it.
Okay.
I did not keep in contact with the association, but as far as I know, those are the things that I would have done if I had stayed or should have been
Yeah.
doing. And I know that it's probably either if I don't fix it, it's
Yeah.
going to it could lower it down performance.
Okay. Well, the nice thing about selling us your property, Cynthia, is that we are willing to buy the property in as is condition. So there's no, yep. So there's no repairs, there's no updates, there's no, clean out that you have to do.
No clean out?
Nope. If there's anything you want to take at the property, you can. And if there's and if you don't have anything else you want to take, you can just leave it as is. And we got a cleaning crew that can go in there and take care of everything for you, Cynthia. So no problem.
Okay, so the only thing I'm thinking about is the kitchen.
Okay.
Well, the kitchen is functional, and I'm not taking the stuff in the kitchen.
Sure.
Stove and the refrigerator and all that.
Okay.
I will leave that.
Okay. Not a problem. How far do you live away from the property right now, Cynthia?
Um, 20 minutes? I don't know.
Okay. So not too far away. Got it. Now, if you were to give me a rough estimate, Cynthia, do you know how much it would cost to update the property? So we're talking about like bring it up to modern, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, just make it super super nice. Are, are you thinking 10 to 20,000, less than 30?
You know what? I have not thought about that because I don't think once I realized that I didn't want to be in that area,
Yeah.
the area is starting to be really busy.
Mm.
I better not talk to you about it. Where are you? Where are you from? I mean, are you in Atlanta now?
No, we actually Cynthia, we're actually in Washington States, but we buy properties all across the country.
Oh,
Um,
you're pretty far away then.
Yeah. But we have investors in every single states that we work with that would acquire that would buy properties, and we typically buy it, fix it, and then we resell it, or a lot of times we buy, we fix it, and we keep it as a long term rental.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the nice
Well,
thing, yeah, but the nice thing working with us, Cynthia, like I said, our biggest thing is that we want to make sure that this is a hassle free sell for you. We are gonna buy the property in as is condition. I understand that you're probably not a contractor, so you don't know roughly how much the repair would be. So I can put a question mark there, no problem. Cynthia, do you know what the condo is worth in today's market?
I don't really know. The only thing that I can tell you is um, uh, the last time I got a statement from my mother's taxes,
Mm-hmm.
they gave two values. That was supposed to be saying they gave fair value and assessment. I can't remember which is which,
Okay.
but the one of them was $190,000.
Okay, so the tax assessed value is 190,000.
And that thing came, that was due probably the end of October. I can't remember.
Okay.
But it would probably be worth a lot more, but I'm just going to tell you it's not in that great condition. It's not
I
falling apart,
Yeah.
but you would have to change the floors
Not a problem. So, Cynthia, so do you think that we would have to upgrade everything to get it to the 190,
Hmm.
or do you think that's in an as-is condition?
Well, I've seen it. I've seen over 200,000 through the years. You know
Okay.
that it's been worth. It's got two bedrooms and two bathrooms
Okay.
and
Two.
a little balcony.
Okay. Two bed, two bath. Do you know roughly what's the square foot on it? Square footage?
I can't tell you right now,
No
but
problem. Yeah.
it's
No.
got a little space.
Okay. Not a problem, Cynthia. So two bed, two bath, square footage. I can put a question mark there. What do you think it's worth, like sitting as is, like it is right now, Cynthia? If you were to ballpark it, what would you say?
I I really don't know. I wouldn't. Well, it's worth more than 50,000.
Yeah, more than 50. Okay.
As worth, I think it's worth more. I think that I want 200, but it it's going to take a little bit to to make it attractive.
Yeah.
And
Gotcha.
even though I'm ready to be done and move, um, I haven't researched what I would need to do in order to, you know, I haven't really talked to an agent. I don't know what it costs, but I know the things that have to be done.
Yep.
But I'm just going to tell you, maybe I'm in a hurry because I'm kind of not in my, comfortable place
Sure.
with
No.
this whole thing.
Yeah. No, I understand. Um. So let me see here. Cynthia, is there a mortgage that we need to pay off, or do you own it free and clear?
There's no mortgage.
Okay.
My
So
mother
there's
had
no
paid it.
okay. There's no mortgage on the property. That's good. Okay. So Cynthia, here's something that I can get my team manager to do, and I think that I can get this approved, which mean I can take so if I can get our company to take care of all your closing costs and all the fees. So, any costs associated with you selling your property, like real estate commissions, the closing costs, the excise tax, transfer tax, the title insurance. Um, we'll cover all of that for you. We'll get everything paid. Taking over the property as is. We'll be responsible for all the repairs, all the cleanups, all the work that needs to be done. There's absolutely nothing you have to worry about doing. So whatever price that we agreed upon, Cynthia, that since you don't have a mortgage on it, which means whatever price that we had come to an agreement with, that will be the net amount that you walk away with at closing, not a penny less. So do you know, like, what's the least you would consider net to you in your pocket after everything's said and done that we take care of for you?
See. Uh, I don't really know. I want as much as I can get, but I
Sure.
want a fair value. I can research it a little bit,
Okay.
and my siblings, one of them doesn't live in Georgia, and
Right.
one of them passed away,
You're right.
and so it was only one other person, you know, that I would really, want to run it by.
Sure.
Um, but I would like let's see what the assessment was 190, so I want 200.
As you can see,
Will I not good?
I don't interrupt.
Oh,
I just
I
let her
don't know,
talk.
but I will look around and check and see if that's a fair number because I know that it's some things gonna have to be done, but
Got it.
I'm gonna redo the refrigerator.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I think that might just increase the price just a little bit. So Cynthia, what I'm understanding right now is that you don't have a walkaway amount that you would like to receive at the time of closing, right?
No, I think that I would need to do a little research on
Sure.
that.
Yep. Nope.
The
Abs.
I pulled the numbers out of my mind from the tax paper that my mother,
Sure.
the last one she got,
Yep.
and that was the high. I don't remember which was Fairbury and which was
Yep.
One was, I picked a higher number.
Got it. Yeah, no, Cynthia, definitely. I definitely want to make sure that whatever price that we come to an agreement with, that is fair, that you're happy with, and that you can make it work for you. So I understand at this time you do not have a number that you can give me, as far as seeing like what's the least you would consider walking away with, until you do some research. Is that correct, Cynthia?
Little bit of research,
Okay,
because
not a problem. Yeah, yeah. No, Cynthia, absolutely not a problem. I definitely want to make sure that you are well taken care of, and making sure that the price comes out, where you're happy, you're comfortable with, and that it works for you and work for us. That's the biggest thing. So
Yeah.
so how much time do you need, Cynthia, to kind of, you know, chat with your siblings or whoever it is you need to chat with, do your research. That way I can just lock in a date and a time with you where I can call you back.
Okay. Uh, is Wednesday or Thursday too late?
Wednesday or Thursday? So today's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, I think it's fine. How about I call?
Okay.
Yeah, how about I call you on Wednesday at right around 10 a.m. PST?
That'll be fine.
Would that work for you, Cynthia?
That'll work. Did you say Wednesday? Okay.
Yeah, Wednesday. Or is that too early or is that too late for you?
It depends on who I catch, but if it's not going to work, I'll call you right back. But
Oh,
I'm hoping it will.
no, that's fantastic. And
Let me ask you a question though.
yeah.
Now, Cece told me your name, but do you have anybody that you look for, the name of the company, anything like that?
Yes. Cynthia, this is your cell phone, right?
Yes, sir.
You got it. So Cynthia, I can send you over all of our information, our company names. This is my direct line, Cynthia, so you can call or text me anytime. If you happen to, figure out a price sooner, versus later,
Okay.
you can always let me know. Or if you ever change your mind, Cynthia, about not wanting to sell anymore, you can also let me know as well. Okay.
I probably won't. But
Okay.
I will do that.
Okay.
That will be very convenient.
Yep.
Good.
I'll text you. I'll text you over all the information. And once again, if you have any questions, any concern, I do want to let you know, Cynthia, that we are going to use a local title company to do the closing. So if we do come to an agreement on a fair price that work for you and work for us, we are going to use a local title company to do the closing, so that way both party is protected. The biggest thing with you is once you move to closing, the title company, Cynthia, it's going to reach out to you. They're going to review all the numbers with you before you actually sign off the paperwork and then actually sell your property. And us as a buyer, all we worry about is getting the clear title to the property. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, so basically they are a third party, right? And they make sure that both seller and buyer is being protected in this transaction. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Well,
Cynthia.
I'll get to work and then I'll call you.
Sounds
You have to
good.
call me back.
I'll text you.
All right.
I'll text you over all of our information. You have any other questions? Let me know. Okay. Thank
Good.
you so much for your time, Cynthia. I hope we can work something together.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Me too.
Bye, Cynthia.
Bye-bye.
Yep. So once again, that first call, it's not about locking the deal. It's about building rapport, gather information that we needed, and don't have to be pushy. She said that she needs time to think about it. You know, and then just let her do her research. And the biggest thing is coming in and say, hey, I just want you to do what's best for you. Think about it, do your research. I'll call you back, making sure that we can come to a price that's fair. Because if you push them and they're not ready, right? If they're like, oh man, I don't even know if it's a fair price. Like if they don't know, even if you push them, you send the agreement over, they're just gonna cancel. Like they either gonna ghost on you or they're just not gonna respond. It just end up gonna be like a waste of time. The best thing to do is build the rapport, build that connection. So, and then when she is ready and the number sounds fair and you're able to negotiate with her down on her price and make it work, and then you send the agreement over, boom, like it's a done deal, right? Typically, as you can see, she's worried when a seller asks about your company, and they want to do research. It always just means that they're uncomfortable, right? They're just not sure if you are legit. They don't want to get scammed. They don't want to worry. So typically I'll tell them, hey, we do use a title company. you heard me, right? That protected both party. So when you say it like that, and also too is when you push them away, just like earlier, I said, hey, Cynthia, if you change your mind about selling, it's completely okay. Just let me know, okay? And she's like, no, I'm not going to change my mind about selling, right? Because listen, if they're going to change their mind, they're going to change their mind, right? So don't worry about, oh, if you change your mind, don't worry. Like, so I used to be afraid to say that to a seller because I'm afraid the seller will be like, okay, yeah, I don't want to sell. No, you cannot turn an unmotivated seller to motivated. If they have no reason to sell at a discount, they will not sell it at a discount. Doesn't matter how good of a closer you are. But if they are reasonable, seems like Cynthia is reasonable, right? And if they are motivated, have a reason to sell, then yes, you have to be good at negotiating, right? You have to tell them, hey, here's what we offer, okay? Right? Here's what we offer. In exchange, what can you do for us? Right? That's how you negotiate. And negotiates, being able just to, create a win-win situation. And a lot of time we say a win-win, but in every situation, man, right? And it's about building that rapport and building that connection. So now I'm going to text her, Cynthia, over my information, let her know that, hey, she can reach out to me anytime. So I'm going to wrap this up. Unfortunately, we can't not close this on this call, okay? Unfortunately, it has to be the next one. So typically how we work, the way that I set up right now is, number one, we never close on our first call with the seller, right? Especially if they're not ready. If they're ready and you know your market and they give you a price, it's so low, it's a no-brainer, then yes. But most of the time, the first call, we filter, we qualify the seller, right? We get their motivation, their time frame of when they like to sell, their asking price, condition of the property, all right? And then we set an appointment, call the seller back, make an offer, lock it on the contract, boom. First call, filter, qualify. Second call is where you call back, you prep them up, and then you lock in and you close them. So, one last thing before I leave. So recently, I just unlocked a 7 days free trial. So if you're looking to get a contract, you're looking to get my script, and you want a step-by-step virtual wholesaling course over 100 hours, where I will show you and guide you through every step of the way what is working in today's market. Learning how to virtually wholesale from me, and I'll put you in a private community that you can network, you can ask questions, and do deals with. I just unlocked a 7 days free trial for you. So here's how it works. Here's how you get access. Just go to school.com/WTM club. In there, I'll give you the contract. I'll give you my script. I'll give you my step-by-step virtual wholesaling course, right? I'll give you tips, tricks, hacks, secret, and strategy that's working in today's market. We don't cold call anymore, okay? We focus more on inbound versus outbound. So I'm going to give you a 7 days free trial into my Skool community, okay? After the 7 days, if you don't want to stay, you can completely leave. No string attached. You can keep everything, right? The courses, the contract, the script, you can keep everything. You don't have to pay me anything. No string attached. But if you decided to stay, then I love for you to stay, okay? But I'm going to give you that 7 days, risk-free, no string attached. Okay? Now, this offer only lasts for 24 hours. So I don't know when you're going to see this video, but hopefully you get it in time, and hopefully you can get in and make the cut. The info's there. The choice is yours. Good luck. I'll see you on the next one. And let's go get this money. I'm out.